Hello and welcome back to my channel, which is all about style and confidence for the 50+ woman. In today's video I wanted to talk about timeless pieces. These are going to be the pieces in your wardrobe that give you great cost per wear, that you always feel comfortable in, that you can pull out again and again and know that they work for you, know that they look good on you. And they're going to be pieces that might last you for a good few years, so they might be items that you want to put an investment into. So I'm going to talk you through what those pieces are for me during the summer, and yours will probably be slightly different because obviously we all have different personal styles. I have done a couple of videos about talking about your personal style, so I will link those for you in the description box, but let's get into today's video. So first of all, these are pieces which aren't going to be fashion trends. They're going to be items that are timeless, that you can bring out again and again. They're going to be things which, if you looked at a photo in 3 or 4 or even 5 years' time, you wouldn't think, oh, that outfit looks dated, because they're things that transcend time. So because of that, they may be things that you want to put an investment into. And I would say for these pieces, it is worth buying the best quality that you can afford. Now, that doesn't always mean a designer price, because you can get some fantastic quality on the high street. So when you're looking for them, make sure that these really are quality pieces that you're going to be able to wear. Check the seams to make sure that they're not too small and they aren't going to fray. Check the washing instructions so that you know you're going to be able to look after these pieces. If it's something that's going to have to be dry cleaned, are you going to wear it a lot? Are you going to get it dry cleaned as and when it needs doing, or is it going to be worn once and then sit waiting to go to the dry cleaners? So think about the practicalities of these pieces, as well as the cost and as well as the quality. So I'm going to talk you through what some of those pieces are for me during the summertime. Now, as I said, yours might be slightly different to this, but I'm hoping that this will give you a little bit of inspiration so that you can determine which these pieces are for you. So first of all, I'm going to start with tops. Now, in the summertime, I like things that are natural fibres, so cotton, silk. I also really like viscose because although it is man-made, it's made from wood pulp, so it is natural, so it's kind of a hybrid between the two, but it does wear really well, it does wash really well, and it is really comfortable to wear in the heat. One thing about viscose, which you may not know, is sometimes when you wash it, you'll get it out of the washing and you'll think, oh my goodness, I've shrunk it. But if you press it with a steam iron or use a handheld steamer on it, you will find that it grows back to its original size. So don't panic that you've shrunk it when you wash it. So let's have a look at some of the tops that I would put into this selection, and there will be 2 or 3 of them, and these are, as I said, are going to be ones that I'll get out year after year again to wear. So the first one is quite a simple linen t-shirt, and if you watched my video last week, you'll know that I'm not a huge fan of t-shirts, but I do like something that has perhaps got a colour to it, that's got maybe a little bit of shaping to it. This one's got a hem that goes up at the front. And you'll have seen my little trick with a t-shirt to make it a bit more shapely in last week's video. So that's item number 1. It would probably be a good quality linen t-shirt. This one is from Pure Collection. They do them every year. They are really nice quality. You can also buy really nice quality ones at Whistles, and even sometimes at Marks and Spencer's as well. So any of these items, all of mine obviously are old because I do wear them again and again, but I will link some similar things for you in the description box. Now, I do quite like a sleeveless top in the summertime. I know that a lot of women of a certain age are conscious about their upper arms, but actually I just find them so comfortable and it doesn't really bother me too much. Mine aren't fantastic, but it's not one of the things that I worry about. So a little silk camisole is something which is really useful because this would work during the daytime with a pair of linen trousers, which is one of my other items. But I could also dress it up a little bit for a more dressy occasion, and I could also wear it in the evening as well. So little sleeveless tops work really well for me. And this is another one. This one's fairly new. It's from Borkian, and it's a really lovely lightweight fabric, so on a hot day it's absolutely fantastic. And something like this with a print is really nice, just to add a little bit of difference to your outfits, just to make them a little bit more interesting. So again, I will link that one for you. And then the second type of top that I like to have in the wardrobe is a more dressy blouse, and these are the kind of things that I would wear either for an occasion in the summertime, or I would wear them for the evening. So something like this one was from Diane von Furstenberg. I think it's about 4 years old now. I've worn it to death. It just looks dressy when you put it on. It smartens up a pair of trousers. I really like the style of it because it works really well on my body shape. It's got a slightly sort of boho feel to it, and I like the fact that it's some quite nice bright colours. So for me, a sort of dressy blouse, which I would wear, as I say, for events or evenings, is one of my key pieces for the summer. And I would have at least a couple of those in the wardrobe. So this is another one which again is probably about 4 or 5 years old, maybe even more than that. This is from Eileen Fisher. It's one of their sort of slightly stretchy silk tops. It's what they call a box top, so it's quite shapeless, but actually when you put it on it hangs beautifully, and I would usually wear a really nice long necklace with it. So again, something like that, which is quite a simple shape, which I can really dress up with some fabulous jewellery, and that is one of the sort of evening-y dressy tops that I would have in my wardrobe as well. So just to summarise on the tops, I would have a couple of tops which are kind of typically daytime, more relaxed style. And then I would have perhaps one which is a cross between the two, like the little silk camisole. And then I would have a couple of more dressy blouse type tops that I can wear for occasions or for the evening. So what to go with those? Well, in the summertime for me, my absolute must-have is a pair of linen trousers. I love linen. I know not everybody does, but it is a wardrobe staple for me in the summertime. So I would have a pair of neutral linen trousers and perhaps a pair of coloured linen trousers. I'm just about to invest in a new pair, which are in the sale. I'll link a picture for you here, and I'm also going to buy the top that goes matches with them as well, because those two pieces I know will carry on into my wardrobe for years to come, and I'll be able to wear them with the existing pieces that I've already got. So I would tend to go for a crop style. I really like. I think it's a little bit more modern than the full length ones, and I quite like the wide leg style. If I'm wearing something that's sort of more voluminous on the top, then I'll perhaps have a straight leg pair on the bottom half. And you can even now as well get some really nice tapered linen trousers. I know White Stuff have done them. I will link those. Not so sure about the quality of those, but again, companies like The White Company are fantastic for linen. So they have their sale on at the moment as well. Really worth having a look at, because you can again pick up some pieces that are timeless that you're going to be able to wear again and again. So the linen trouser is my daytime staple in the summertime. Now for evenings, I would go for a white ivory cream pair of trousers. I will always have a pair of these in my wardrobe. I have got several pairs, slightly different styles, but this pair, which I really like because they're very simple, they're a straight leg style, they've just got a zip at the front, they sit really nicely. So with those, I would team that with one of my evening-y blouses, and that immediately makes a really nice evening outfit. It's not over the top, it's relaxed, but it's still stylish, it's got some colour to it, and that for me would be a typical evening outfit, going to a restaurant or perhaps going to a friend's house for dinner. If it was something more relaxed in the summertime, like a barbecue, then I might wear one of the linen pairs of trousers and perhaps put it with that blouse, or as I said earlier, put it with the little cream camisole and perhaps put some fun jewellery with it to make it a little bit more casual. And then because I like a sleeveless top, for cooler summer days, I like to have a linen knit in the wardrobe. And this one is a long line one. I think that gives a really nice fluid shape to the outfit. It also elongates the body and has a really sort of nice slimming line to it. So I do like a longer length cardigan. I rarely wear short crop cardigans, so it will pretty much always be a waterfall style cardigan or a longer length cardigan in a linen. So it's still lightweight, but it gives you that little bit of extra warmth if you need it in the summertime as well. So that would be one of my timeless pieces. It's great to have it in a neutral colour, so I have navy, I have a white one, and something like a sand colour would be really good as well. I did write a blog post about this, which I will link for you, and in that I've got a linen cardigan which is in a neutral sand colour, and I've got a pair of linen trousers which again are in a similar colour. So I have put together like a mini capsule in that blog post to show you all of these types of pieces, but as I said, I will give you lots of examples as well. And then two final clothing pieces that I would have in the wardrobe are dresses. And one would be quite a dressy dress, which again I could wear for occasion, or perhaps I could wear for an evening, and the other one would be something that could go from day to evening that I could dress up or down. So the first example is a sort of more dressy one. This one I bought a couple of years ago when I went to the Reward Style conference in Dallas. It's a wrap style dress which is really flattering to most figures. I absolutely love the bright colour of it as well. I dressed it up with silver accessories, and I'd put a really pretty pair of earrings with it maybe. And just a tip for you, if you do like a wrap top or a wrap dress, which sometimes they can come a little bit low on the bust area and be a little bit revealing, just put a little camisole underneath them and pick out one of the colours that are in the dress. So I have actually worn this is navy, it's not black, so I have worn it with a navy camisole and then navy accessories, and I have worn it with the brighter turquoise camisole as well, and as I said then I've put it with silver accessories, so a couple of different ways to wear it. And this is another good example of one which goes kind of from day to evening, because it's quite long, it's a maxi dress, it's got some nice shaping to it. It is in a neutral colour, again I can wear it with different accessories, and this one is in a viscose, so it's one of those that you can literally wash. You can literally wear it, throw it in the washing and wear it again. And this one is from Maxmara, and they do some really nice viscose pieces. And then as far as accessories are concerned, I would always have a metallic handbag and a metallic pair of shoes. Now they could be shoes. I like to have a pair of flat pumps in my wardrobe for the summer. I would go for either a pointed toe or something like this, which is sort of a squared off point, because they look really nice with trousers. You can also get away with them with dresses and skirts as well. I find them much more flattering than say something like a ballet pump, which can I think look a little bit dated with a dress now, whereas this I think looks really nice with the dress. And then I would have a metallic handbag as well, because those two pieces I would split up and wear separately. I'd wear them together in the evening, I might wear them separately during the day. So with say like white linen, I think a silver bag looks really nice. And with your summer dresses and trousers, I think something like this looks really good as well, even if it is in a silver or a gold or perhaps a pewter metallic. So great versatility from these, because obviously they go with every other colour. Now when you're investing in a metallic bag, I think it's really worthwhile to buy something that is really good quality. So this particular bag is a woven leather. It's beautifully done, it's got a lovely chain to it, and you can also remove the chain, so you can wear it on the shoulder, or you can take the chain off and just use it as a clutch bag. It's big enough to get all your essentials in it for an event. You can fit a camera in there, you can fit your makeup, your purse, all of that kind of thing in there. But it's also neat enough so that it doesn't get in the way. If you are at an event, you can tuck it under your arm. So think about those sort of things when you're investing in something like this, which you're going to be wearing for years and years to come. And quite often I find that even if the shoes have worn out and I've had to replace them, the handbag is still going strong. So my top tip there is to make sure you invest in a really good handbag that you're going to be able to use again and again. And then the other shoes and bags that I would have in this timeless collection would probably be something in cream or perhaps navy or tan. Those I think are really good options for the summertime. Because I'm not really keen on high heels, I would probably go for something with a block heel, because that gives you more versatility to wear it with dresses, trousers, skirts, whatever. It doesn't have to be a shoe. I just picked this one out as an example. It could be a sandal as well. I'll pop in a picture of a pair of cream sandals that I have worn to death, and obviously I will find you some similar ones as well, and also the cream handbag that I'm using at the moment as well. So for those shoes and bags that are going to be timeless, I would have a neutral colour and I would have a metallic, and again I'll link some examples for you. And then as far as other accessories are concerned, jewellery, I would have some pieces of jewellery that are going to be versatile, that you can wear with lots of different things. Obviously a gold or a silver is going to work really well, but also you could pick out some of the colours that are in these essential pieces that you've got. I'd also put pearls in there, because pearls always work with whatever colour you're wearing. A couple of new pieces which I've added this year. These lovely earrings which we've just added into capsule accessories, just to give that little bit of sparkle, to lift the outfit, to make it a little bit more individual. And the other thing that I'm really loving at the moment is bangles. So again, we've got a couple of different bangles which we've added to the collection. So pieces, as I said, that are in gold or perhaps in one of your colours that you wear a lot, that add that little bit of your personality to these timeless pieces, so that even if somebody else is wearing similar pieces, you've added your personality to it with those accessories. And then obviously the other one which I love, I have admitted in the past that I am a scarfaholic, so something like a nice floaty scarf that goes with those summer outfits as well. Pick out the colours that are in your outfit to add into the scarf. So there's a couple of different options there just to give you some ideas. So this one works really well in with these blue bits here, and then obviously what I'm wearing today. So a couple more tips for these timeless pieces. I've mentioned about buying the best quality that you can afford and really checking the quality. Now, if you have bought something that is beautiful quality, please don't be scared to wear it. These are pieces that you really want to get great cost per wear from. So even if it is a silk top, like I'm wearing today, or the little silk camisole, don't leave them in the wardrobe. Do wear them. Do make sure that you do get that cost per wear from them. Now, I'm quite happy to wear these because they are very easy to wash. I put them on the hand wash program in my washing machine and they come out beautifully. So they're not something that is an overhead for me in maintenance. So that was the other tip that I mentioned earlier. So make sure you do wear those pieces and that you get a maximum versatility out of them. Now I wanted to also mention a couple of places to shop for these timeless pieces. These are kind of the brands that I would say are the grown-up woman's brands. So they're the kind of people who do make these beautiful timeless pieces. Now obviously absolutely top of my list is Eileen Fisher. You probably know that I buy a lot of pieces from Eileen Fisher. They do have a sale on at the moment, so I will link the details of that for you. Definitely worth buying her pieces in the sale because they usually do have a good sale and you can pick up some good bargains. Then I also really like Maxmara for their shapes. They also have a sale on at the moment, so again I'll link that for you. And then M&M is another really good brand. I think their prices are a little bit high, but again, it is worth looking in their sale to pick pieces up. They do make some really nice timeless pieces. Things like their blouses, their t-shirt tops are beautiful quality, so I would definitely have a look at them. Borkian is another one that I really love, and with Borkian you can get a discount on any of their full price pieces with the code Maria20. I mentioned Pure Collection as well. They do beautiful cashmere, they do beautiful linens as well. And then if you want to move a little bit more into the designer area, I'd say Weekend Maxmara and Diane von Furstenberg. And again, these are both brands that are really worth looking at. Matches do both of those brands, Net-a-Porter do Diane von Furstenberg. And again, they are worth looking at what they've got during the sale. For shoes, I absolutely love Jigsaw shoes. I think they are great quality. They're really good prices, and again, they do fantastic sales. So the cream shoes, which I showed you earlier, I think I picked those up for about £35 in last year's end of season sale, so definitely worth a look at Jigsaw. And again, they do some really nice pieces as well, lots of lovely tops which are a little bit unusual, some really nice colours. And then our good old favourite Boden. Boden are really good at colour. I always think they are very high quality as well. And one of our all-time favourites at Boden, I know you love them as well, are their cotton trousers. They are absolutely great quality. They do them every year, every season, in a crop and a longer length, so you can choose whichever you want. The other thing that they do, which is really nice every season, is the Ravello top. I'll pop a picture in of these few pieces for you. Again, they do those in different colours every season. I have one in a navy, which is perfect. Actually, it could have fitted into this set of timeless pieces. So I hope this has helped you think about what those pieces are in your wardrobe that should be there all of the time, that are going to make it so much easier for you to get dressed. I do talk a lot more about timeless style and about age-appropriate style and about how to find your personal style within Stylish at 50. I will leave a link for that for you. Other than that, if you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I do create lots of videos like this full of tips for you. And if you click on the little bell, then you'll get notified when I release a new video. So I hope that was useful for you, and I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.